Hello, this is Capture Fail of Gwathorn's Games, and this is Lord of the Rings Online played on maximum difficulty on the Legendary servers. Heroic +2 difficulty, and I intend to take on everything, including the Wraiths, H+2. To start off, just a few very easy fights. I was just sort of getting into the feeling of the sequence I'm going to use, bearing in mind that a Wraith may pop up at any time and I've got to be ready for it. This is a blue Beorning. At the end of the video I'll show the character's inventory and skills, but for the time being, or for most of these videos, I'm just going to have the combat, cut out everything else. So I'm inside Gerabit's home, just taking out some green rats. And there'll be not much problem. In fact, what I'm doing is probably overkill. I'm using the heals, even though I don't really need them, because I'm going to be keeping my health right up to maximum all the time, and keeping my wrath up high all the time, so that I'm ready when the Wraith comes in. So I got the character here up to level 14 just by crafting and doing all the FedEx quests around the Shire. So now I've got a list of combat quests, and I've cut some of them out because they've gone away. Experience of all. These green ones, once they're gone, I'll be just pursuing the code, the epic engine, so they will come up to my level. Of course, the fact that I'm fighting under-leveled creatures doesn't have any effect on the Wraiths.
Dear me!
If and when they pop up, they're going to be exactly my level. Their name is always white.
Gracious me, I need your help.
Now, once I've dealt with those bears, next, old Sally, conducting her back to the farmer, which means fighting shrews. I understand that wraiths are not as common as they used to be. When I played this server last, they were coming up very frequently. They've been reduced. Dates. Now, my only defence right now against being attacked by multiple things is my very good defences. And I just figured that the blue Beorning has the best defences of any character. Even on lower difficulties, wraiths can one-shot you if you're fragile. I chose the blue Beorning, and I'm going to be choosing all of its inventory and so on from the point of view of avoiding being one-shotted, and then use the good healing to stay alive. I used to think that to really heal well as a Beorning you had to be yellow, but it's the blue that has that heal recuperate that I've got there in number 2 slot. It only works in bear form, but when I get to level 16, I think it is, the heal called Tartan will no longer be human only. I'll be able to use it. Here is just ordinary level 12 crafted iron gear and silver jewellery. My character here, Bear, can make metal armour, metal weapons and jewellery. I use an alt to feed this character with the ingots to do it with. Now, there's a whole bunch of quests here that I've gone around and collected. Rock and boring. I've got to take out 10 bears. Bear versus bear for a while. The tactic against most things is hit it with the bees first and get time going. Spam the thrash attack because it keeps wrath up and do the healing as much as is necessary. Against things that are really tough, I imagine I'll be using the recuperate as soon as it comes off cooldown, using it constantly. I'll certainly need that for a wraith. Last time I did this area, a wraith popped up just about there. If I keep my health and my wrath up near the top, even in easy fights, I'll be prepared when a wraith comes. And wraiths on board. Halfway through with the bears now. The other bear attacks that I've got on the toolbar are for special circumstances. In ordinary fighting, I won't be using them in preference to thrash because I must have my wrath going up, not down. My wrath will be shared between the bees and the healing, and rarely anything else. Right, that's one of the side quests, picking up gypsum. Now this place I found empty because there's another player here who's just gone through it all. So I just started looking around for anything that's starting to respawn. And I ended up going out the back where you don't normally have to do. There's one. And it's a hurler. I do more ranged goblins than anything else. There's the player that has taken them all the way. I'm not quite sure if I don't think I did get in fast enough for that one to count or not. But right, we're getting a few respawns. More players you're likely to meet on the legendary servers because everything is concentrated down into the now Moria and the pre-Moria areas. But I imagine there's a lot more players inside Moria than out now. So I shouldn't be troubled too much with people taking away the monsters I want. Come on, goblin, go down. I moved the vitals down near the toolbox so that I don't have to keep looking right up the top of the screen. Everything's close by and concentrate on that bottom area of the screen. Shouldn't even be looking at the characters themselves. Just toolbar and I'm getting to a point where I really need ranged goblins only. Over area, and by the time I've done this with the area, the ones in the main area should be respawning. But we've gone from green to turquoise. Teal, whatever it is. Respawning. And +2 makes goblins take this long to fight. Whereas normally a Beorning would be a 1 or 2 shotting them. Right, just want the hurlers. To avoid unnecessary fights and going around this way. And I came upon another hurler. Okay. There's another. Pulled in another guard anyway. I've got enough goblins in general. I need 2 more hurlers. Normally I wouldn't use the bees on a ranged enemy, not right away. One more. And as I thought, they're starting to respawn back out here, so this is one you always get. Right. I'm recording this commentary after the fact so that I can concentrate entirely on the fights while I'm recording the game. If I was trying to commentate while fighting a wraith, for example, there would be long silences or me just going so I don't have the mental capacity to be thinking of commentary at the same time. But that's all the goblins done, so back to bears. Just the standard. Do the bees. Spam the skill that gets the wrath back, and the occasional heal. But I'm getting in the habit of using the heal in these easy fights because I want my health to be always right up the top. So it's just about on full and full health, full. Of course I don't have to worry about anything that drains power. The awnings don't use power. I don't have to worry about running out of power in a hurry. I have just about the highest defences as a blue bear that any character can get, plus extra morale, and I'll be having extra mitigations. Just so that I have time to heal when I get hit. haven't actually encountered a wraith yet with this character, of course. But I did do a trial run with a level 20 character I already had. The wraith narrowly lost. I could see that the character was not optimized for defense and for being hit or one-shot by a wraith, so I decided this would work. At this point, I didn't get much. Inside this spider cave, again another player had cleared it out, so I picked up the skull that I was supposed to be here for, and then came back to the door and waited for it. Now we're enmity of the spiders. I do want decent virtues, of course, and to do racial things. There'll be a stronger test when I fight the queen, because all the others will come running. And it'll be a test of how I can keep my healing up. Okay, queen. Put the bees on her. Here comes a big old spider. Now I don't yet have an area of effect. I'm level 15 now. I won't get my first AoE till 16. That's a class one. And then there's a better one at level 30 or 32 where you swipe it. And that attack is better for blue than colours of Beorning. But see, I'm just whittling my way through them and doing an occasional heal. This is not going to be a fast killing character. To do that, play a red bear for example, I would have to sacrifice too much defense. And I could well get down into one-shotted territory. Last one. I've got to get some more spiders for a side quest, including one more queen. So I know there'll be another one back where the skull was. Right, get some outside the cave. Finish that quest off. Tree weevil, medium-sized ones. And I'm only getting side quests like this one that require you to go to the exact same place and sometimes kill the exact same things as the epic does. And here's the other queen. There's no one to reinforce her this time. Thrash. Fine, I've already got the skull, so I've got to leave the cave and finish off the last tree weavers and biters outside in the quarry. And get ready, because just outside the quarry is where I got my first wraith. One more biter needed. Right, what's here? Tree weaver. Here comes the queen. I don't know if she'll get in range of me or not. No, definitely not. She would have summoned another. And if a wraith had popped up at the same time as I'm fighting half a dozen spiders, that probably would not have gone. But here's the Wraith. Yeah. The delay is a bit before attacking, but I was ready because I had higher health, and now I'm doing just as I said. I'm doing recuperate healing the moment I come back to. And I tell you, that is very fast. I don't have a heart and heal yet. I just provided my Wraith is higher. I'm putting in an occasional always the Wrath of Sauron, the Eye of Sauron. That was a big hit. Heal up. Again. And I'm only using those three because there's 3 skills. You must not run out of Wrath. No Wrath, no healing. And there we go. I'm just proving it. Difficulty 9, heroic +2. Now I'm finishing off the video, but just giving you a look at the character. Just pure blue bear so far. Nothing special in inventory. Iron clothing, iron armour, and silver jewellery. I'll be looking out for better stuff, but I won't get a whole new set now until level 22. And I just went up to level 16, so I'm just showing you how I've changed the toolbar. Hearten is on it now, and my AoE swipe attack. And I push the others further down. Those 3. But one of them interrupts inductions. One of them is a kind of a taunt. Bye.